Hello and welcome once again to Train Simulator Classic. Today we're closer to home ground for me. We're in Scotland. We're at Waverley Station, which is the terminus for the East Coast Main Line route coming from London King's Cross. This is the scenario. You'll be driving the IL 55-1403 Edinburgh to Arbroath train. Hello driver, due to an incident earlier today, Market Station has been closed. The only trains going north of Kirkcaldy are the trains to Glenrothes with Thornton. You'll be calling at Haymarket, Edinburgh Gateway, Inverkeithing and Kirkcaldy. So here we are, we've got the full hood on, we'll just take that off, have a look around the cab. As you see, I'm using head tracking today for the first time in Train Simulator Classic. And here is the beautiful ScotRail livery. You can see it's like half a saltire, part of the Scottish flag. Timetable, I guess, is the next thing to look at. Pick up passengers from Edinburgh Waverley platform arriving at 14:02, depart 14:02. So we have to wait till 14:02, so we'll get the doors open, I guess, by pressing T. As you can see, we've opened the doors as denoted by the red advancing line there on the bottom left on the hood. Looks like the train is already running, so we don't need to get it started up. So as we have to be away at 14:02, we can't really mess about much waiting for too many passengers. See some tunnels down there, and I think that's part of... I'm not sure what that building is in the distance, but I think it's an important one in Edinburgh. Waverley Station, it's been in continual use since 1897. And it was built on the site of three former stations of the North British Railway, the Edinburgh-Glasgow Railway and the Edinburgh-Leith and New Haven Railway. So you can hear the doors are closing. We got a buzz from the conductor there. Date 8 means we can set off. So just trying to work out what the controls are here. So it looks like the reverser is on 100%. Looks like it's a throttle and brake combo handle. So I've just advanced that to 28% and we are moving. Another look back at the train there and the lovely ScotRail livery. So it says Haymarket platform 2 is 1.22 miles away and we have to be there at 14:07. So hopefully should make that on time. See, there's another ScotRail service ahead of us here heading north out of Waverley. You see the line has been electrified, which I think it was done in the 1990s as part of the East Coast Main Line electrification. And we're just under this tunnel, a small tunnel here. Built in a deep gorge is the railway station, dividing the old medieval town and the modern town. When I say modern, that's like Princess Street and beyond. So, hope you enjoy this little run out up to Kirkcaldy, where we'll be taking some of the dramatic engineering sites to be seen on this route. There's the service coming into Waverley. So yeah, the ScotRail brand was invented, I guess, or thought of by Chris Green, who at the time in 1983 was the regional manager of British Rail Scottish region. And he thought it was a great idea to give Scottish trains in BR their own liveries and their own design and their own kind of organisation, which certainly helped to boost railway usage north of the border. Side note to note, Edinburgh is only 60 miles north of me. I live in Newcastle area, so basically Edinburgh is the next big station and the terminus of the East Coast Main Line, which runs past my locality in North Tyneside. Hope to be obeying all rules and regs of the railway. stopping at the required station. And here's the first one coming up. It's Haymarket. I think this used to be a terminus of one of the former Scottish Railways, Haymarket station. So I imagine the platform is just at the end of this tunnel here. And here we are. You see everything's done out in blue to suit the ScotRail branding. The seats are painted blue or over blue design. It's even got the real time on the clocks on the platforms. Wow, so we're stopping at platform 3, I guess this is. Oh yeah, platform 2, I do beg your pardon. So we're a bit early, so I'll take my time getting positioned correctly here. So, because we're not supposed to be until 14:07, and that's not for another 5 or 6 seconds. I'm just going to apply more braking now, up to about, what, 60%, that should do it. And that's stop. We press T to open the doors. As you can see, we've got Kirkcaldy written on the train destination. Yeah, press T to open the doors. The doors are now opening, as you can see. So we're in local 170427. Don't seem to have any daytime running lights on. Maybe I do. I think I did. So you see the here comes another non-stopping service on the other platform. Scenery looks quite good. This is a new addition to my Train Sim Classic collection, just purchased today, which is the 6th of April 2023. So there's the two from the conductor. Luckily we've got one, thanks to the work of the union. ASLEF, RMT working in together to maintain safety on the railways. So, next station is the Edinburgh Gateway, platform 2 in 4.14 miles. So now we've got 100% power on. Very nice too. And I think you can see is that, I guess that'll be Murrayfield rugby stadium there. Just a guess. It could be one of the football stadiums, but I think it's Murrayfield. Or is it Hearts? I don't know. I'd have to check on the map. Nice. Approaching 55 miles an hour now. The cab looks fairly detailed, looks fairly laid out quite nicely. Could be a bit sharper, I guess that might be me. There's another service coming the other way on ScotRail. Passenger service into Waverley there. So we've got a 75 limit coming up. So applying a bit of light braking now. Obviously not enough, so we need to apply some more, I would think. Here we go. Here we are. I think it's probably just for this curve. And we can apply some more throttle now, I guess. Now. I have extended the draw distance, I'm not sure if it's required. As you pass another ScotRail service on the other side there. And we're approaching Edinburgh Gateway Platform 2 now. Not that one. There's another place. I haven't got that on my little map there, but it's another stop. But we're not doing that one. We're going another 0.75 of a mile to Gateway. Possibly a little early on the brake there. Looks like some new builds there. And here's the platform just ahead. So we've got 34% braking, knocking that down a bit. Looks like there's another train already standing at the station on the other platform. There we go. T for the doors. A few of the ScotRail trains there. They're both the same DMU, I would think, yep. So, time arriving here should have been 14:12. So, we have to depart here 14:13, which it already is, so hopefully we won't be too long picking up these passengers. There we go. Timeless penalty plus 190, so that's alright. Wait for the buzz. There we go, from the conductor. And off we go to Inverkeithing, platform 2. Which is quite a distance away, it's 7.7 miles. And we should arrive there. We're supposed to arrive there 14:25, but our ETA, by the calculation of the speed we've been doing, is going to be 14:22, which would be good. Might get a timeliness bonus from the boss. You can see the mountains in the background there. Now if we're coming away from Edinburgh, I'm inclined to say the Cheviots, but I don't think they'll be the Cheviots, because they're in... well, they're on the border, which is probably a bit too far away. I don't know. It could be the Cheviots, I don't know. So we've got a 90 limit here, so we need to get a bit of a spurt on here. So we went out into the countryside now, away from the Edinburgh conurbation. Oh, in fact we're at the airport, look. Aha, yes. There's one look pretty flat here, which I can only guess is Edinburgh Airport. So we got up to 60 now. We've got a 75 coming up in about a mile. Yeah, I don't know if I've got more geography visible. Just check my frames here, guys. Yeah, not brilliant. But yeah, I don't know if that's due to turning up the view distance, but you can see quite a way here. We are speeding. Now I need to apply some more throttle. Look out the side windows using my head tracking. So yeah, it's all pretty nice countryside here. Passing over a road there. Oops, I can see through the train, never mind. That looks like the Forth Road Bridge. We can see the supports up. And I've got a 50 limit coming up, so need to come off the throttle. And a bit more. Yeah, we really need to start applying that brake. There's another station here which isn't marked on my route map. Just give them a blast there to keep off the edge. And here is a very famous bridge coming up, and I'm speeding. Get it down for 50 and we'll have a look outside. That's better, right, up there, and apply a bit of throttle. Here we are. Below us is the Firth of Forth. This is the Forth Bridge, or sometimes known as the Forth Rail Bridge, so it doesn't get confused with its road cousin across the way, which we'll see in it momentarily. And this is a magnificent feat of engineering. As you can see, it's a cantilever bridge. It's basically 9 miles 40 kilometres from west of central Edinburgh. Completed in 1890. It is considered a symbol of Scotland, especially to the Scots. It's been voted Scotland's greatest man-made wonder in 2016, and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Was designed by English engineers Sir John Fowler and Sir Benjamin Baker. Construction of the bridge began in 1882 and it was opened on the 4th of March 1890 by the Duke of Rothesay, the future Edward VII. That's the former late Queen's father. But doesn't it look great? And across the way there you can see the road bridge there. The bridge carries Edinburgh-Aberdeen line across the Forth between the villages of South and North Queensferry, and has a total length of 2,467 metres, or 8,904 feet. When it opened, it was the longest single cantilever bridge span in the world until 1919, when the Quebec Bridge in Canada was completed. It's owned by the network infrastructure owner, that's Network Rail. Magnificent. So I guess this must be North Queensferry. And now we're into a tunnel. Come off the throttle because we're obviously going downhill, as you can see, and Inverkeithing is just ahead there in about 1.5 miles or so. So keep an eye on the throttle and the speed. You can see some engineering work here where there's rock's been blasted out to create a less steep gradient, I should say. Speeding a bit, and yeah, more throttle now. Giant car park there for some reason. I don't know if it's an out-of-town shopping centre or whatever. So we've got a 50 limit coming up soon, so yeah, so no point speeding away here. So we're obviously having some bridging above the town there. Here we are. This is a very good route, I'm enjoying this. Another tunnel coming up. The limit's gone up to 50 now, so let's apply some more throttle. And again, it looks like Inverkeithing platform is going to be just at the end of this tunnel, I would think. Coming up to the throttle now. Oh god, speeding again. And here we are. So we were supposed to be here at 14:25, it's now 14:23, so we're about a minute and a half early, so might as well take our time getting in the right place. That should kind of do. Right, opening the doors. So we have to depart here at 14:25 in a minute's time. There we are, a nice view looking back. So time now, oh, there's a train coming the other way. I'll wait till all the passengers are in. What? Moved while train door open? I never moved, I had the brake on. Game error maybe, I don't know what happened there. Oh, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed the little trip out of Edinburgh Waverley, to Inverkeithing at least, anyway. Speeding quite a lot, drive quality front back. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.